Gat Creek, the factory tour actually begins in the forest. This is the source of our raw material, the source of our inspiration. It's also our home. Let's step inside and see the operations, meet some of the people, and hear about the passion that goes into making our product.
I've worked at Gat Creek for 21 years now. So I came here actually the day after I graduated high school. I started out manufacturing bids. I built bids in the very beginning for about 9 years. And every once in a while I still jump back in there and help the guys out when they need it. But now primarily I'm in charge of taking care of the lumber, purchasing it, checking it when it comes in for the moisture content, or the grade. We got to make a special grade for it, and make sure the quality stays where it needs to be. It takes quality wood to build quality furniture, and we take that responsibility really serious. Most of our wood here comes from the Appalachian Mountains, from around West Virginia, Pennsylvania, Ohio. Typically the first thing I look for is how straight it is, and look at the end of the board. I can tell by just looking at it and seeing if that board's going to twist or warp very much, and what location you want to put that in a piece of furniture. I absolutely live in the woods, no question about it. I've watched the trees grow that climbed on, and they're still growing today. The best furniture you can build absolutely comes from the best wood you can buy, and that's what makes our story here in the Appalachians the best. Is you got real hardwood, you've got good softwood. It grows here, we build it here, and that's what I like.
I've started working here in December 3rd, 1985. I've been building bases since July 22nd, 1988. As of today, I have built 50,637. Most of what I know is not written down, it's all in my head. But I make, assemble about 35 to 50 different base styles. Parts come back to me already cut, and all I have to do is drill them out, sand them, and put them together on my jig. I've been here for 26.5 years. We're like family in here. I made this seal. Anybody can just sign their name to something, but I would put this on my parts, and it says "Made in America" by Chuck.
I'm addicted to furniture, and I'd buy every piece if I could. I have about 6 pieces. One we bought that was signed by everyone who works for this company. I worked for Gat Creek for 7.5 years. I enjoy it. I have built 1,630 tables. Each piece is different, and if you really study it, it's like art. The grain is beautiful. After you sign your name, you know that piece is going to someone who is going to pass it down from generation to generation. When your name is signed on that piece, there's a lot of self-pride going into that, and you want to do the best job that you can. It's my 15th anniversary, and my husband also works here too as a builder.
I've been working with Gat Creek for 27 years now. First day I came to work, they handed me a tape measure and gave me 6 measurements for 6 boards, and we built a trussel bookcase. I like working with solid wood. My dad has a sawmill, so we've had solid wood in the family since I was a baby. I kind of inherited a lot of know-how, I guess you would say. I enjoy working with wood, seeing it from a tree to a sawmill to now working with it after it's kiln dried. I like what I do for the fact that I get to kind of invent things as I go along. So we have to design the furniture to be able to expand and contract with weather conditions. Whether you lived in the Southwest or the Northeast, solid wood has to be able to adapt to those climates. Unlike a laminated piece or a veneered piece, solid wood can be repaired. You can have your tabletop refinished. One of the interesting things of working here, every individual builds a piece of furniture. It's not set up on an assembly line. Everyone has to make decisions and make choices as they go along with the piece of furniture from the front end till the builder has completed it.
I've worked here at Gat Creek, I guess, about 25 years now. The key to a great finish is the attention to detail. When the furniture comes into us, we check very closely for the sanding of all of the pieces, making sure the sanding is very consistent. It's actually the first step of the staining process. It's a board-by-board process. In the finishing department, from start to finish, each department will go through their own quality control, inspecting each piece of furniture before it goes to the next step. Every day is a challenge, and I love it. I love what I do here.